Namaskar to all the students. How are you all? I hope you're all safe and sound at your home. Now, class, we were doing the chapter Understanding Diversity. Today we'll be doing a quick recapitulation of whatever we have done so far. And in today's class, we'll be discussing about few things such as the meaning of the term diversity and how India is a diverse country, and factors leading to inequality in the society, and factors which bring diversities in people's life. To begin with, we need to be very clear about our understanding of the term diversity. Diversity means valuing the differences between people and the ways in which those differences can contribute to a more richer, to a more creative, and a more productive working environment. When we say that India is a diverse country, what do we really mean to say? We mean to say that people speak different language, they eat different food, they celebrate different festivals, they wear different clothes, and they follow different religions. Now, do you think it would be easy for you to make friends with someone who is very different from you? Now, here we'll take up the example of two boys. One is Samir Ek and the other one is Samir Do. And they are so different, but they are extremely good friends. Now, we'll try to understand that how they were different. Samir Ek was a Hindu. He goes to school, he's very rich, and he doesn't do any work. On the other hand, Samir Do was a Muslim. He doesn't go to school, and um, he came from a family which was very poor. He sells newspaper every day. Then there are a number of factors which lead to inequality in the society. One factor leading to inequality in the society is gender. Now, what is gender? Gender means to create the difference between male or female, or boys or girls. The second factors which lead to inequality in the society is the caste system. If we'll see the hierarchy, the Brahmins were at the topmost position in the caste hierarchy, and at the bottom were the untouchables, and they were the Shudras, they were Dalits, and these untouchables were ill treated by the people who came from the upper caste background. Then the other factor is the skin color. Now we need to understand that there's a policy of racial discrimination which was followed in South Africa, and it was unique to that place. So inequality also thus um, it comes into existence because of the skin color, or we call it as a racial discrimination. Another factor leading to inequality is the economic status, when we tend to create the difference between the rich and the poor, and then the discrimination. Now, there are a number of factors which bring diversity in people's life. Like, for example, if we take up the example of Kerala and Ladakh, we need to understand that Kerala um is located in south of India. Its climate is extremely hot and humid. People tend to wear cotton clothes here, and they do occupations such as fishing and farming, and their food habit includes that they eat fish and they eat rice. On the other hand, we have Ladakh. Ladakh location is such that it is located in north of India. Its climate is cold. People wear woolen clothes. Its occupation is that it people weave pashmina shawls, and they do cattle rearing. And the food habit is that the people there eat milk, and they drink milk, and they eat meat. Now, the historical factors also bring diversity in people's life. Often, people went in search of new lands or new places to settle in, or for people to trade with. Took so long to travel. Once they got to a place, people stayed there often for a very long time. Many others left their homes because of a natural disasters and that they could not get enough to eat. So, people left their home because of several reasons. One, because of natural disaster. Some also went looking for job opportunities, and others left because of a war-like situation. Sometimes, as they began to make their homes in a new place, people began to change a little, and at other times, they managed to do things in old ways. So, their languages, their food, their music, their religion became a mix of the old and the new, and because of this intermixing of culture came something very new and very different. So, just like geographical factors, they have a impact on the diversity. Similarly, the historical factors also contribute to bringing diversity. Then, India's unity is recognized as a source of strength during freedom struggle. Now, how did that happen? When the British ruled India, women and men from different cultural, religious, and regional backgrounds came together to oppose them. Now, who am I referring to as them here? It is the Britishers. India's freedom movement had thousands of people of different backgrounds in it. They worked together to decide joint actions. They went to jail together and they found multiple ways to oppose the British. Interestingly, the British thought that they could divide Indians because they were so different and then they would continue to rule them. But the people showed how they could be different and yet be united in their battle against the British. Now we'll try to understand what Jawaharlal Nehru, who is also regarded as Chacha Nehru by children, and who is the first Prime Minister of India, has written about Indian unity in his book called Discovery of India. In his book, The Discovery of India, Jawaharlal Nehru said that Indian unity is not something imposed from the outside, but rather it was something deeper and within its fold. The widest tolerance of belief and custom was practiced, and every variety acknowledged and even encouraged. It was Nehru who coined the phrase unity in diversity to describe the country. Now, with this, we have come to an end of the chapter. Hope you found the chapter fairly easy and interesting. Now, kids, I'm sharing a worksheet with you, okay, and it has few questions. I hope you will copy those questions in whichever available resource that you have. But please note that do not share your work in the group. And why am I saying so? Because it leads to copying of the assignment or worksheet. Thank you, everyone. अच्छा ठीक है खेल रहे हो कौन खेल रहा है Namaskar students. How are you all? I hope you're all doing good. Um, Now, class, today we'll continue with the chapter Understanding Diversity. Today's class is about recapitulating whatever we have done till now. So, we'll revise what we have done so far. So, the first thing that I'm going to be discussing with you is the meaning of the term diversity, how India is a diverse country, factors leading to inequality in the society, and factors which bring diversities in people's life. Now, the first topic that we have to discuss is diversity. What is diversity? Diversity means valuing the differences between people and the